What's shaking, Chewy Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back again, once again for another Madden 17 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we have a huge spending spree. My guess is we spent probably close to 2 million coins, if I had to guess. About 2 million coins, maybe a little more, about 2 million, I would say. About 2 million coins on our team. The last video, I asked for suggestions. What do you guys want to see with the team? Every player I have, except a few. Some of them were already on the team that I said, I'll probably keep these guys. And a couple I added of my own. But basically, all the main players on the team were all from your suggestions. So thank you so much for that. So in this video, we have a huge spending spree. We also have some snipes in there as well. So I talk about those a little bit. I have snipes in every video. I couldn't get rid of them. So as I was building my team, I was also seeing some good deals and sniped a little bit. So that's all in there. I talk about that. So a few snipes, mostly me spending coins though. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Let me know what you think about the team. If there's any changes you want to see for when we see the gameplay, let me know. Let me know what you want to see on for changes, and we'll see if we can make that. Maybe not in the next gameplay, but then in the future. Let me know what you guys think. So let's go ahead and get into it. Huge spending spree, and then we have our team update and the finished product. So go ahead and check it out. All right, we got some snipes for you. As you see, Sean Lee, 950 coins. I bought a lot of Sean Lees. I was selling them for like 9,000 for all of these. The new Sean Lee just got released, so these cards, I don't know why it was up to 950 coins, but we go ahead and take that. We bought a lot of Sean Lees during this video, so I was happy with that. I got an Adam Vinatieri. Anytime I see those, I sell them for 30,000. I make 4K on him. I'll gladly take that. Vinatieri at 23. Anything like that is at 23 or below is really good price, I think. So I'll go ahead and buy that. And then this is actually, so in between we got some snipes and people actually adding to our team. So I kind of have my style, I do snipes, but we're also spending a lot of coins. I'm going to go ahead and end up purchasing Jason Witten here, and this was not requested. The only reason I'm getting Jason Witten is for the chemistry. He actually is not going to be the best tight end on my team either. He's going to be in the starting lineup, but he's not going to be the best tight end on my team. We get an IU potty here. I don't see any of them. I'm like, I can at least sell this for like 15K, which I end up selling for 15K. So I was happy with that IU potty, 15K. But yeah, so Jason Witten was just added for the chemistry boost. You guys didn't request him, so I think that's the only player I added that was not requested. Everybody else was added that was requested. Here's the Smith card that is added to our team there. Tyron Smith, one of the best left tackles on the game. Not the best, but one of the best in the game. And we go ahead and put him at left tackle. And we're getting that chemistry boost there for the Dallas Cowboys. And then we got Derek Johnson here. I bought a lot of Derek Johnsons. I'm selling them for like 8K a piece, a little more, about 8K. So anytime I see it for 4,000, 3,500 coins, whatever it may be, I've seen a few Derek Johnson's video. I feel like they're just giving me coins. So thank you very much on that for an extra 3,000. And here is the tight end. You guys requested him. Newsome Ozzie is coming to the team. So we go ahead and buy him. So a little bit of coin spent on him, but I'll happily take one of the best tight ends on the game. We got rid of Jimmy Graham, and we're getting this team ready to go. And then we're going to go ahead and buy Buchanan. This card is probably the best middle linebacker user in the game, so of course we'll take him, even though our user is, we got a lot of improvement, but we'll take him. He's a really good middle linebacker, and we'll go ahead and sell him this time. We already have Buchanan, so that's why I was like that. We have a Tom Brady here. And this card is going to be added to the team. So a little bit of suspense because you're like, hey, is he going to sell it or is he going to keep it? Yeah, we're going to keep Tom Brady. So Tom Brady, we do have Deion Buchanan. We already had him going to this team. So that's why we did it. We did end up selling that one for about 30. And then we got a Williams here. Terrence Williams, 15,000 and some change. I sold him for almost 30. So I would say that was a pretty nice hit there on Terrence Williams. And then we got a Mike Evans. No, we're not selling him. He's being added to the team. Don't worry, we're going to show you all the players we have on our team after this. So we got a Mike Evans added. You guys requested Mike Evans. He's one of the best wide receivers in the game. I know his 87 doesn't look like that. We got another Vinatieri here. But he is one of the best middle linebackers in the game. We are selling Vinatieri here, making like 4K on him. So I'll happily take 30K, sell that, and make 4K on him. So thank you very much. And then we got a Jameis Winston. His value has fallen a lot since this, but 85,000. This was taken over a couple days, and I sold it for 105. So it's almost 10K right there on that Jameis Winston. I usually don't like to buy cards that I know are going to fall a lot, but I didn't do that. And then I ended up doing that because it was such a good price at the time. And then we got a Julian Edelman. We are selling. We're keeping. Wow, I'm confused myself. Julian Edelman is being added to the team for the New England chemistry boost. I don't know if that's worth it. Talib, we make a couple thousand on Talib. I don't know if it was worth it, but I'm like, how many people are running well with Edelman as a wide receiver? He's my wide receiver 3. So you'll see that. I don't know. Okay, so you guys didn't request that either. But, I got Tom Brady. That was requested. The Team of the Week Tom Brady is just so expensive. And I'm like, I don't know if I can afford it with my coin totals, with everything else I want to do with the team. So Sean Lee, again, I'm selling these guys for like 9K. So these are a pretty good deal. Another Sean Lee, another a few thousand there. So I got the Tom Brady, the regular Tom Brady, one of the best pocket passers in the game. Drew Brees, a little bit better. Obviously, Team of the Week, Tom Brady. I'm sure I'm missing somebody that's a little bit better as well. But basically, those are your best pocket passers in the game. Another Buchanan. Again, we're making like 4,000 on these Buchanans. Thank you very much. It may not be the cheapest one up, but I know it's going to sell. It's a very popular card. It sells all the time, so I'll gladly sell that. Another Sean Lee. I have so many Sean Lees. I made probably... I bought like 5 of them. I made probably like 25, 30,000 just on Sean Lee in the span of like an hour. So that was pretty crazy. And then we go ahead and this time we buy Hashka and we actually add him to the team. So I know it's kind of weird. But I wanted to get you everybody that I added to my team. There is one player that I do not have video for, but everybody else was added to the team that there's video. So I show everybody that was added. And then we got a Cam Chancellor here and we sell him. We do have a better strong safety coming. I believe a better strong safety to the team. So the milestones Cam is going to be sold for about 35. So that was a pretty good snipe there. And we got a Fitzgerald here. Not going to keep Fitz. We sold him for about 16,000 and we bought him for 99. So that was pretty good. I'm happily take that on Larry Fitzgerald for that price. 9,900 is, that's a pretty good price. And then we have a Tyrann Mathieu. No, we're not keeping him. We got a better free safety coming as well. Like I said, your suggestions. Nobody said Tyrann Mathieu. We would have sell him for like 21. So 3K, 35, 4,000-ish, somewhere in there. And guess what? Another Sean Lee. Sean Lee was bought. Again, we're selling those for like 9,000 coins. So of course we'll take that on Sean Lee. I feel like they're just giving us coins at this point, which is pretty nice of people to just do that for us. And then we have a Tom Brady here. The other one was actually the one we bought. This one we actually sniped, quote unquote. We sold him for about 35K. So we ended up making like 6K on him. So after taxes. So pretty good with that. And then we have a Brandon Marshall. I'm looking at that. I'm like, that's a pretty good price. Dual chemistry, except the second chemistry is not really that good. Well, we go ahead and buy Brandon Marshall. You guys requested it. He is one of the best wide receivers in the game. For the price, you can't really argue with that. I like the price. I go ahead and buy it. And then we got a Patrick DeMarco. The only reason I added him was for the chemistry boost. Not probably really worth it. Bruising back, I don't think is that great of a chemistry, but we do go ahead and get it. So now Brandon Marshall and him will both get that. And then by request, I've got requested a long time to bring this Bruce Irvin card. I'm like 106. Okay, we'll go ahead and add Bruce Irvin. We've been playing Brown out of position, Zach Brown out of position. We go ahead and pick him up, promote him to starter, and we're spending a lot of coins. But guess what? We still got a lot more to go because, yeah, Brian Dawkins. Maybe our biggest purchase, I think, of the video. Brian Dawkins for 310,000 coins is added at free safety. A lot of people asked for him, so I went ahead and added Brandon Dawkins. I was comparing DRC. Somebody mentioned him. Actually, a couple people mentioned DRC. I went ahead and got him. I still love Sherman. The speed is really not an issue because I run a lot of zone, and I don't really get him in that where he's getting blown by. I don't have those issues, but I did get him. And that was a pretty good price, 140 at the time, so I'll take it. And then we go ahead. I'm debating right now if I want this Bob Sanders or not. I go ahead and decide 100K is a good price. So now we got Bob Sanders and Brian Dawkins. That is going to hurt if you come across the middle of the field. And then we go ahead and pick up Haley at right end. We had him before, but we got just the regular chemistry, not dual chemistry. The regular version of Haley, 100K. Since we don't really need the dual chemistry anymore. So we got Charles Haley at right end, so I'm happy with that. And guess what? Another Sean Lee. Like I said, I'm selling him for 9,000. This was so easy. I mean, this was like super easy because the new Sean Lee came out. I don't know if that was the reason everybody was selling their Sean Lees for super cheap, but I'll take it. And I kept selling them and selling them and selling them, and I'll gladly take that. So I think I sold it for 89 there. And then this Sean Lee, I didn't actually win this Sean Lee, but this was one I missed, the player I missed. For whatever reason, I didn't have it. I paid 174. I kept trying to bid and bid. Eventually, I ended up getting Sean Lee for 170K. So the Sean Lee, the new Sean Lee we added, and this Sean Lee is the Sean Lee we had before. hey, I'll take that. I sold him for almost $25,000. The price was falling as the new Sean Lee came out, but I did this like right as it came out, right after it came out. So it was falling, but I was pretty confident. He's still one of the best. I guess I sold it for about 20. The next one I sold for almost 25. So that was me undercutting a little much. Haha, Clinton Dix for a really nice price there. So sometimes I knew the price was falling, and I end up selling it for a little cheaper. And this is another Sean Lee. This is the one I sold for almost 25,000. So seeing that they were still selling. It's the second best right outside linebacker on the game. The best right outside linebacker is also Sean Lee. So he was the best. Now he's the second best, and that's just because there's a better version of him. And then we go ahead, add Mel Blount. You guys asked, our corners are going to be so stinking good. I'm loving it, and you guys requested it, and can I get better corners? Maybe there's one or two that I could add that would really be neat to have. But and then we got a Tim Brown. Somebody actually requested Tim Brown, but I didn't really see a spot for him, and I was thinking, I got a really good price. Let's go ahead and sell him. I sold him for $160, so that's $18K on Tim Brown right there. So thank you. Another Derek Johnson. Again, selling these for close to $8K. Wow. That's just like free coins. I know these are not like the best of Snipes, but still, selling stuff for $8K, buying it for like $4K is still pretty good. And then we get another Derek Johnson right after that. So I'm pretty happy with the Snipes in this. I know it's kind of weird, like a spinning spree / sniping, but I figured if I'm going to spin coins, I might as well be trying to make some coins as well. And that's what I was doing. And then we got a Schwartz here. I actually got both of these, so I didn't even cut any of this. I bought Schwartz, and I'm like, I want both. This card sells for $30K. I know it sells for $30K. Maybe a lot of people are undercutting it, but guess what? I sold both of them for about $30K and made almost $10K on both. So almost $20K between those two cards. So I was really happy with that. And then the very last card we need is a left end. And believe me, I want Michael Strahan. And I keep refreshing. I'm like, you know what? It's probably not meant to be. I keep refreshing. I'm just seriously like I left on this page for a while, and I'm like, okay, let's refresh it. This is the time. Here it comes. Nope. All right, this is the time right here. We're gonna get a Michael Strahan right at this moment right here. No, we're not gonna get a Michael Strahan. 240K. Do I buy it for 240K? Do I not? I don't know. If 240K is an okay price, they were selling for like 220, 210. I'm not, I try to not do something silly and waste my coins, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my goodness, somebody put one up for 140K, and I got him. So that was a heck of a snipe, but we're adding him to the team. So let's go ahead and show you everything we did. You guys got probably confused with all my snipes, so let's go ahead and show you the team. Alright, we spent all those coins, and as you see on the screen, here's our offense. So on our offense, we do have Tom Brady at quarterback. I spent $32,000-ish on him. Okay, I had a couple people mention Tom Brady. One person specifically said, Team of the Week, Tom Brady. And I know at least one person just said one of the Bradys. And maybe some other also said one or the other, or both, whichever one I chose. I did choose the regular one because I didn't know about the coins, how much coins I would have. So right now I have Tom Brady. Team of the Week Tom Brady is just so expensive, but we went ahead and snagged him, so we'll see. Maybe I'll change that. Let me know. We're going to try it out. At running back, I didn't show this. I actually got this right after I did my last video. I should have probably waited, but I kind of was leaning towards Dorsett, and a lot of you guys mentioned Dorsett. So you didn't see this, but I got a Dorsett card. I think I paid $170K for him, so a pretty good price on Dorsett. So I think it was a good price at the time, at least. So I got Dorsett at running back. I don't have a running back 2, though. It's still Charles Sims. I've had him for a while. So maybe another running back, maybe to come in when he's getting tired, or third down running back or something. So let me know. Fullback, DeMarco was there just for the Brandon Marshall card, which I'll tell you about right now. One of the best wide receivers on the game. It is dual chemistry. Bruising back is probably not the most useful at all for a receiver. Not much at all. Trucking, I don't even know what else it gives. Whatever else it gives. It's not really that useful. But that's okay. So what is it? Let's just look at. Okay, look at it. Trucking, impact, and stiff arm. Yeah, not really useful for a running back, but we'll go. I mean, for a wide receiver, but it's okay. We got Brandon Marshall with chain movers and bruising back, so we got both those chemistries working for us. And then at our other wide receivers, Mike Evans. Mike Evans is actually, he's one of the best wide receivers in the game. Don't let the 87 fool you. So I'm pretty happy about that. A lot of you guys have said Mike Evans. I need to he went down. I haven't switched it. I need a wide receiver 4 as well. I got Diggs, old Diggs, but I don't know. Well, wide receiver 4. I did pick up Edelman for the chemistry boost on New England. If the 5th New England player comes out, that's going to be pretty cool to have 5 New England players. If you guys like the Brady to Edelman, hopefully we'll be able to work that out a little bit for the Patriots fans out there. But once they add the 5th, right now you can only have 4 New England players. So it's Edelman, Brady, running back, Blunt. There might a few Blunts you can put in there at running back. So there's 3, and then tight end being Martellus Bennett, and there may be but basically and Gronk. But still, only one of them can play tight end. So you can't get a 5th. You can only get as you can see on the side, you can only get the 1 boost. You can't get the 2nd boost. So that's what there's that. And then we got the Dallas chemistry going. I already had Frederick and Martin. Well, actually, I had Schwartz. I had basically the whole offensive line, but I did go in and add Smith for the chemistry boost. Of course, I'm missing 1 player, and that's why I needed Jason Witten. Now, backing him up is Newsome. I'll probably swap him out most of the time, but Witten's decent. He gives me both those chemistries, which I'm using, so it's okay. So there's the offense. Let me know what you think. You guys recommended, I think every player on my offense was recommended except Jason Witten. I did it for the chemistry. And then Edelman, chemistry again, New England. And I thought Edelman-Brady combo would be kind of cool. But everything else you guys recommended. So I hope you guys like that. And then on the on the defensive side, my defense, pretty sure is pretty good. I had Buchanan already, best user probably in the game. Sean Lee, no doubt the best right outside linebacker on the game. It's not even close. Bruce Irvin at left outside linebacker. The overalls are not like, I mean, there's not a lot of high overalls that you can put here, but they don't like blow your mind or anything crazy, but probably one of the best linebacker core you can have on the game at this point. So, pretty darn awesome. That Sean Lee car I'm really excited about. Obviously, Brian Dawkins. You guys kept saying Brian Dawkins, Brian Dawkins, Brian Dawkins. Yeah, well, we got him. And then Bob Sanders at strong safety. We switched Malloy to Bob Sanders. I don't know how much the difference it is. We'll see. Bob Sanders, something new. The corners, let's talk about the defensive line first. Defensive line, Darius, Dockett. I'll put probably Dockett at defense tackle 1, but let's just do it now. Go ahead and put Dockett at defense tackle 1 without the most feared boost now. Let's do it. So we'll go ahead and put Dockett in there, Darius, Michael Strahan, and Charles Haley. I don't know how you get a better defensive line than what we got here. I think it's the best you can have. Yeah. The only thing you could have is I used to have dual chemistry Haley, but I wouldn't even get the 2nd chemistry from him. So unless I switch some other position, can't really do anything about it. So I think that's just about the best defensive line you can have. Let me know what you think about that. And then corners, pretty darn good, I think. Sherman is cornerback 1. Somebody said about the speed. The speed, yeah, it's not there, but, and that's why I added DRC. He obviously has that speed, but I'm thinking Sherman, I usually don't, I haven't got beat like over the top by Sherman. I don't think yet. He got beat like once right at the beginning, but it wasn't something deep. It was just like they just went up and caught it, even when I was swatting. I don't know how it happened, but that's okay. But it happened once. It happens. And then we added DRC. Somebody recommended that, so we got DRC, and then we put Mel Blount. Probably user him a little bit, and he's like the best best nickel corner in the game. So yeah. And then we still have Flashback Talib, who's really good. Yes, his speed also is a concern, but he's cornerback 4, so he's been absolutely phenomenal, actually. A lot of these guys are mostly for zone, really good zone corners. DRC, not the best zone corner, so that was the one thing I didn't really care for DRC. He's still a great corner. Like, it's okay, but I run mostly zone, which a lot of people do, so DRC wasn't really on my radar, but let's try him out. Let's try him out and Gilmore, whatever. So let me know what you think. I know I've been talking a while about my thought process, but my defense was basically completely chosen by you. Right outside linebacker was BCA Sean Lee. I switched it to Team of the Week Sean Lee. I told you in the last, I told you I was gonna keep him, Sean Lee. I decided not to. I decided to upgrade. So you guys didn't really give me any suggestions for that, but I think you guys won't complain about the best right outside linebacker in the game. Strahan, you guys kept saying. I heard Mel Blount a few times. I heard DRC, and I heard Brian Dawkins the most. So thank you guys so much for the comments. Let me know what you think. We'll get gameplay in the next video, and then if you want to see something change, I know I didn't take everybody's advice. I only have so many players I can do. So that's what I got. I'm really excited about my defense. My defense is looking absolutely studly. The offense does not look that impressive, but the offense also has, you know, Julian Edelman. I mean, not exactly, it's kind of different. So hopefully you guys like that, a little bit different. And we got all the chemistry boost going, but we'll see. We'll see how the offense performs, and Tony Dorsett, you know, I think he'll probably be pretty good. Best running back on the game. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble and tell you about all my thought process and all that. I greatly enjoy talking about it. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see if I can change something if there's something you don't like or something I really messed up. Which I'm assuming probably not. I took most of your suggestions on this. But if I did, there's something I really messed up on or something you would change, like Edelman, maybe, or Brady, because he was only 30, you know, he's 30-some K, and I have 950K. So, you know, we'll be all right if we, I think Landon Collins just sold, so that's why my coin total just boosted way up. So let me know what you think, and we'll see what we can do with our team. So thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are absolutely incredible. We flew past 1,500 and we're just climbing. So thank you guys so much for the support. That's all I got. ChewbaccaLemma out.